So, Kennedy Ohina Japan is going to win the NPP.
But you've been here, you never said anything about DMB. So it means that listen, you are for Ken, Zato is for DMB. But
Rook, please.
I'll come to you. I'll come to you, Dr. Bernard Tutubuahin.
Yes.
Okay.
Prof.
Dr. Gokubuahin, relax for me.
Let's conclude.
Okay, your conclusion.
Listen.
You said Ken will win.
Ken is going to win the next elections of MPP. From all indications and then the message that he's putting out there, and then how delegates are resonating with the message out there. You see, from wherever he's been to, all the constituencies he's been to, and then other candidates are also going there. Yeah, yes, everybody is speaking well, but I tell you the truth, Ken Agyapong is going to win the next election.
All right, Dr. Bernard.
Unfortunately,
I'll come to you.
I know Ken is a strong candidate, but you see, the leadership of the party, the way they've designed the structure.
So you are saying that delegates hasn't changed?
That's a fact. That's the truth. You know, I'm an electionist. That's my truth. I mean, everything I've learned about elections.
You dream, I sleep elections.
Sleep elections. And that's what I'm mastering. That's my field. So I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my, yanko share interview. But they can't catch him, say a share engineer Kwabena Agyapong the campaign I know nyeshe ono no oni team bia omo e work e de mano oni team bia omo work e de mano say obi be kasa o radio so ana TV so ono wa na eko we hu say Ken Agyapong obi a invite no TV so da ana radio so da onko ono ground e na wa set ni team a omo ye djuma mano Brian Champon ba omia omo nyina edu tuma omo nyina but only Kwabena Agyapong pe. And also na anka you see ye kind of cry on this guy, no, like he will be one of the best flag bearer ever. Oh, but wow, need to say the nyama na ekono. On my information, yensa kan say, yenya wo krom ni say Kwabena Agyapong or best step it down. Na say or step it down wa didn't too ma remember ko boom with Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. On my way, no, and you're fake. But Obon say in some say BC or Mboba Bonte, Abacastle, and Yana cray, but didn't any able to pay him. No, there won't pop. I feel not a sabe beer. Kwabena Agyapong, where's Antony, Agyapong Central Region. And you know, say Agyapong or didn't talk of Bokin and Noah. That can win here. A two option. Either say Engineer Kwabena Agyapong or Baba running mate, and now say Chief of Staff. Trust me, it's going to happen. Because Kwabena Agyapong, only Agyapong, or me party or me old gurus. And they are going to make sure say party no on in the back. I'm telling you, trust me. And Kwabena Agyapong on call, baby, I think say or best step it down. Then he will join Agyapong. On say Polafoko. Then chairman also about raising himself also or sign air contest for chairmanship. Boachi Jakuso air contest for chairmanship. And you know, Uncle Boachi Jakuwa, Ebeko. And now so many old gurus and they want to take the party back. Oh man, young full interview no yeba you better aba
Ko mo ba ko be mami.
The big story 195.1.
Na ye bedi nkomo. Na enkomo ho.
Onu efe.
Ye nam na ye tete, ma me mfa we ntwam ansa na yakoya asem ne so ene. Say you want studio ho ye show you okọ social media ne so a ba bia na bia. Blog ne so ayeshi.
Eso achipa.
Eso ayeshi.
Amafo di nkomo.
Enkomo wo so. Na say ye ka say ye tete ye nam na ye tete say
anya wote no Jolumani yawe ana.
Jolumani so aboda wo no kwa.
The big story 195.1.
Asam Kasia di kan ne say
ehu pa.
Yetete say Ora Kwabena Agyapong. Was stepping down from the NPP race. Yetete.
Atija.
Na was stepping down no we be declare the support amobi.
Oh, quite a come be munura.
The big story 195.1.
Biaziga.
Na Kwame.
Ora camp bay.
Wafa Kwabena Agyapong ya Miami wafa. Mama sending a message na won confirm mama sisi ya. Na yetete say was step it down. From the race, he is yet to officially do the announcement. Na say was step it down there. Na just say yetete BM so say Kwabena Agyapong. I'm here.
Oh, throw support to be on.
I'm here now. We throw support.
I'm why.
I'm here. No, we throw support.
Oh, drama why.
Eddie Amobi.
Big story.
95.1. Wintino. Honorable Kwabena Agyapong. Semre yin near say was step it down. Say recino onko biem entity na yetete na adia. Na mo efina we film no so no. On film kura obazan so I campaign. Na oya this time nyo no nkwa no be ye. O through the support no dia mobi. Na oni nipa no agba apro kama pa. Na ntia yetete no ehu to understand that akwa say baby aye through support na kono edi ni sese. Edi ni yase ana kwa.
Yes.
Edi ni yase pa. Ati say edi ni yase. And in seminam from Mnia, but oh, share your social media, ye know near Ecoso Honoma, among for the Dean Biaba. What I say, and a Dean on the Bano, a say on one namesake Dean, and a month for so able boy, I say, mobile bonia, dear. What I say, and to know ye say on one so be out now with me a confirm their mind, say, and correct, must step it down, dear, no more step it down, me through me support Ediama. Miami ni abema. What you say?
95.1.
Eti sisi ano Kwame. Edi na man for bono dinya. Edi be na man for bo sisi a Kwame.
Edi ankrofo bo sisi a no.
The big story. 95.1.
Ehupa. Asa mashada ma etiefo no clue bet. Omo abien shada nko so.
Okay. Uncle Kwabena Agyapong be confirm ya me. But we are hearing, sir, Uncle, or stepping down one, sir, from the race. Now, say, was stepping down, so I said, the editing so society, then a likely, sir, here, maybe you'll be through the support, Eddie Kennedy Agyapong.
On one namesake. Okay.
And that is what we are hearing.
Okay.
Some may will say, be hearing him, sir, or be confirming, and I say,
officially no.
Yes.
Obetro bibi. Na confirming ya.
And John cried on a personal level. My sending a message.
Okay, good. Good.
One Kasanso ebehena will get it back.
Yeah.
But that is what we are hearing. On social media and so on. And the demo baby. And the demo baby.
Yes.
And the demo baby.
Yeah, I'm for doing come up.
Sa Perry Wins
Hupa. Perry Wins.
Say Ekobani said the year titino.
And
Sa Netiene no Crenso as a Perry Way. Hupa.
Kwame.
Now again, no, two things will come out of this. Kennedy is from the central region. Kwabena Agyapong is from the Ashanti region. Right? Two of them will make a better pair.
Yeah.
Kwabena will be best for a running mate slot. Obesan so are best for the position of a chief of staff.
Wonderful.
And the two options we know emu odupa. Na minim so say maami bi nso wo Greater Accra ha no mo a. Wo don so pe running mate ni die mu odin pa.
Ni mo odin pa.
Okay? Many will say sa maami no. Nanka it is alleged say wo Dr. Bawumia camp. But as a campaign you go so a ekoso na wo ko resist our conversation no. Ewo Dr. Bawumia camp. Na okorezi ye no amfa
amafo anyina ntumu ho
wo mo anyina ntumu to be the choice of a running mate
inside the boys no good nchene de
enti amfa sa no ano asio
the big story 195.1
amfa sa no say
95.1
ekobani say sa na be kodia okay any obe shift e dia ko baby
na unim sa ma me na so no last elections no na amanfo so pushi say enko no mom na nka Dr. Bawumia ntusu no
mama nka we yansa ne yakoye ni I had the open news next year. Me catch you said I me confirm the amount. So who tie wa bontia, the who tie bia ignore it. Neti hadie no. Baby I wakoti news in social media de bia who bia ignore it. Akwame. In just about 2 minutes ago. And Kwabena Agyapong engineer was responded to me.
Or there are two mama.
Or there are two mama.
I said,
I say good morning, speaker.
95.1.
Ignore them. Yo, ignore them. They are panicking at the way my message of hope and unity is resonating with the people.
Okay.
And winning the heart and souls of the delegates.
Okay.
Let focus and push harder. And what it tells you is that clearly, no, Uncle Ewa Gronim, one resign here, one step it down.
On step it down.
One step it down. And no cressa.
Now, big story. 195.1.
Moving forward, you know, to say Uncle Asanso Asana no be man.
Nana, David T.
Say ya.
Uncle Bese ya. Mini Manko Kwabena Agyapong.
Okay.
Na me uncle the more fun no. And you know, me sending na wa babak wa responded.
Ujini di pa.
Wafa na atro dia mami.
Say
wafa se me kan che Ghana fo nyina se. Adwin bia nsesa.
Okay.
Adwin bia nso nsesa.
Okay,
he's still in the game.
Okay.
Or to akoso
a campaign.
Akonanim wo ye ne campaign. The message no e che form. Na when him say Kwabena Agyapong eba be general secretary no. Say ya o wonam fom din ya de ne sa. Obia underrated no. But the way no atu Sir John.
Onasa adie wakobi pen. Na ewie we atu Sir John there, but adie wakobi pen.
When you a different case, when you a different scenario.
When wakobi pen.
There wakobi is that time no na party no power. Party no power no influences no na da baby.
Na those time kwa
na party no free ba.
Okobi so amfa.
Ana be chew say. Party no power no baby ana influence ni free ba no na free baby free ba. But say the party no opposition. Obia nya obia.
Enti European.
Obia ni aban mu. Enti European contest for everybody.
Okay.
What you say? Enti that is what is happening. Enti yen clarify ma etie for ntias say Kwabena Agyapong on step it down.
Or say on step it down.
On step it down.
Now Ogusua aye campaign.
Ogusua will race it.
Nice one.
Enti mami ana me kan asemi. Wo kwa ha o ana ha de na amfa.
And I make say last election no. Na amanfo epushi se konumom no onye the running mate Emma Dr. Baumia.
Okay.
Amanfo pushi ya nipa bi pa no okasa nkofo no omu pushi pa.
Newspapers ni so pushi pa.
But omu pushi do level bi a omu say dabi baby a agro kono they need an apple to help them win the election. Omu nyoba until omu farmer no. Thinking that nka this time around na nka okoye no. Or the chance to go tuma nkabefa and at this time so do go tuma amfa.
Okay. And see agrone from eba na yo wo mo a e post you on social media ni nyina no ignore it.
Ignore.
Source no de ama wa ha no do kre na ni na said the campaign e kɔ ne de enkrofo bebre na so mo campaign na che form pa.
Obi ase de ache.
Enti ye hwɛ de delegate no ebeto afa. Na etimi akoye. O hwɛ custodian the Bokracha no so anima no pay ya o se wo kɔ bono is ahafo ɛho nyina ache form e de ama Dr. Baumia. Okay. That is what is happening.
Ehonum na ayi abronye ekɔ kasa ya omuhutu no.
O abronye omuhutu ndaben.
Ewo German South ana.
Oh, maintain
German North for German South. Ekɔ no boy kutia ne ade a.
Me hu no na maintain.
Abronye boy kutia no mo se kania Dr. Baumia beye kania obeye nye kutua bɔ no kania obeye e den no obeye sila se no on tie kura sila so die boy kutia na go for no kutu no
enti de di kan eno no asam kase di kan no
but yes
they clarify them nana yamra de to so mienu oh when so now di na be na kwame o de ma me nkoye adwuma we emra na me ba meka de etoso mienu no e de amaw na ye de asiansa na abedwafo no atena se 30 minutes to 9 but o de wafidi ato ha aha eye onua ma me kwa homa ne so na me ne Jonathan Asante ochire eni enkomo emra wofa adopai o wa homa so anka what me ka morning
Morning.
Na empomo to say.
Nyame adom. Also.
Erade adom me nso me ho ye. Na say race NPP for the what the wani to form a. Said the nneɛma yi si kwa no pɛ ya tetete won from amua say owura Kwabena Agyapong kra de wasi form but say ye ka say confirmation amenya e de afi wono ankasa ne ho no indicate say no krabia ne sansem nim one stepping down emfama will be he's still in the race but with the current trends nneɛma esi airquay nneɛma ne to say na why na a favor ne say
What's the name to say?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm say, my mintia or telephone on the be a bond to a qua a d aquaniaba a common some media delegate, potential delegate near the you know. That is where the heat is. Apart from that, no, we should more. Some exchanges are emphasizing here now. Taking place and it's also heating up the race. As they are getting closer and closer now, punchlines now surround the echo. Now, so far, let me say, you've seen about 3 polls in a year. Let me say, you know, if you are opening Kwabena Agyapong and about Dr. Baomiafa. Now, you know the code that Mr. Kennedy, no. I'm saying Sanity Africa and professional and academia or academic and put your mama Kennedy's Penny Kennedy 53.8 or so.
Dr.
In the case of global info analytics, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say Penny Dr. Baumia.
Onyefe 95.1.
The percentage, you know, a swat. It's by 3% or something of that sort. Until we share figures, the man is around 44. Opinion Kennedy around 19. But we share the Padua undecided. And among Kana super. But in the view of the pollster, no, most often than not, these figures will go for the one who is the main opponent, and that is Kwabena Agyapong. We saw something like that, I'm saying, in the 2023 presidential primaries, and it's more also likely to happen. But the percentage of their banana by that, you know, we are likely to go for a second round.
Okay.
Well, that is what the polls are saying, but for now, I still think to say I'm still monitoring. I wouldn't put Kennedy ahead of Dr. Baumia because structurally, if you look at the organogram of architecture of those who qualify to vote and those who don't qualify to vote, and then in terms of those who are leading members of the party, when these demographics are on your side, then it means that most likely you are likely to win. You are likely to win. And talk, it's not simple. Say, out of is it 87 MPs, over 60 something will come voice their support behind a particular candidate. That is very intimidating. But then you still have over thousands of people out there who are yet to declare.
Okay.
Apart from that, Speaker, the woman is saying these elite members of the party, they have core support basis. What you say, an MP has a support base. He may not have control over his delegate, but to a larger extent, Obetimi in some kind of influence. And where he sides with is more likely some of them. Until say is a protest vote on Masa MP at that place in terms of a particular constituency.
Very well.
So that would be
very well. Now somewhere last week, ABC now what we saw a tall list of MPs one more declare support and the Dr. Baumia. I mean, with the support base of the elite, most especially MPs are working one more assembly, you know. Dr. Bawumia, this numbers is it really going to be a reflection on the main election? And
most likely.
Okay.
Most likely. So, Tameka said, MPs, if you really want the party to be united, you should bear in mind, say, all the flag bearers will have to come to your constituency to campaign. You should even make arrangement for the presidential aspirant to meet the delegate, not only the constituency executive. You should also be part of ensuring things of that. Even if you are not physically there, you have to do so. But once you have declared your support, then it means to say, he wouldn't have any regard for you.
Exactly.
What you say, and you don't have recourse to consult you for anything. And for me, those at that high level, especially why would you tip off your hand in letting somebody know, say you are going to vote for him or her?
Okay.
Such declarations, it is their democratic right, yes, but for me, it is not everybody who should have the opportunity to do so. Especially if you are the chairman of the party. You are going to be an arbiter. How then do we find a way, say, you are siding with this or you are supporting that? No. Your neutrality is compromised.
Well, Obibeka said the harm has been caused. But with the current trends in Yema Air Kosi, are we likely to see, some of the candidates, best stepping out of the race?
Well, in terms of figures allocated to some of them, some hovering around 1% near there. But, I don't withdraw. Are you withdrawing so that somebody will refund your money? If nobody is going to refund your money, then you must as well go about incurring additional cost, thinking that you want to be the flag bearer of the party.
Okay.
And I am here, say, opening Kennedy, Kwabena Agyapong, a contestant for a presidential race. You see, these are the two people I suggested. Look, Sesiano, NPPI amendment. Amendment is not my constitutional amendment, no my. They say the chairman will be the leader of the party, both in opposition or in government.
Very powerful.
And yes, and you are somebody, you have so many brilliant ideas. So I was telling him, say, on air, say, I want them to go for the chairmanship. I don't know one chairman, I don't know Kwabena Agyapong, any FNSA. These are two individuals, they believe in their views, they speak truth to power, they tell it as it is. And Kwabena Agyapong is one such a person. You've been a secretary. You have been a perennial contestant for this presidential. What you say? Is it the case when you with this baby office, you just want to? No. And now if he decides to resign, I don't know if it is not too late. Because the figures never and yet. Unless he decides to go for the secretaryship once again. Maybe having been a secretary, it is an unfinished business. Indefinite suspension on the opinion of Oko. If it is an unfinished business and you want to go down the pecking order, if you don't feel too proud to say beneath you, but you still have an unfinished business and you want to finish it, you can go back for it. But at the moment, Agyapong opted for the chairmanship, which I believe is the best candidate among the lot. He's the best candidate among the lot. But the decision is for the delegates too. Because if the party is at a crossroads and you want to bring proper reforms, realign, bring proper discipline, so that you have a firmer chairman and a firmer general secretary, then the party will run.
Very well. Very well. Doc, Mamena was here no pay. Mr. Bedasipa, and Dr. Jonathan Asantiochri, and Menino at the
big story 195.1.
Nana, yes, Uncle Moe, but second one on Metia Free Hotel, and Sana Bijafono, one more Achenasi. William said, last week, you bani nyina na di NLA ho nkomo.
Yeah. Last week in
Yentwa so.
Negusu adi nkomo.
Makacho say free juada ekosi wukurada. Wotie. Ye serialize ade no. Enti ye ba bia no a ye wo ba bia ye be den. Ye be boso.
Thought.
Okay. NLA no salam na wote ho sese no ye managing director no. Edema the National Lottery Authority no. Mon kantre no. Na kwa mi uti mon kanche ni se enema wo ye nyina no ene de NL ni yesisi ya no ye ne satellite no edda ho clear
ye number kusi ho
ye mami nka asem nche ye tinya ye di nkomo about NL ni KGL license a NL e grant ye edema KGL ya raise concerns a ye gusu a ye ka ho asem no na kwa mi Yanun see, I will KGL the who ye need common ye. Because just one of the license agreement and I'm take here, you're dealing with it. You're asking all the reasonable questions as I see a bisa. Besi neya ye kase, National Lottery Authority no kasamafo, and so kasamafo in ye not just obeying, obekasa.
I'll respond it.
Okay? When him say there is a company called Onassis Lotteries. NDC bar power ya. There is a company called Onassis Lotteries. Women who are developing a short code. And bro, me try a short code, you know. Me who said one more ask short code in it down. Hey, me catch the NL director now what you want to say. Sa company I from one more Onassis Lotteries. One more need any license to operate online lotteries in this country. Now, Kwame, what would the air question? NDC buy ya and Crawford said that critical companies. Listen. I have done my investigation. Now we are coming out with all these details. Wo dial maybe star 859. And bra me try sa short code we and I don't know. Now me catch will say and run I don't know where is Lagos. Hey, and yama mo ye we nearly hon mo careful. The National Lottery Authorities. Free sabri ya kokosi next year. Now kwame ye ni omo nete ho ye be make sure say the right things overhauling total one. You bet me aye ma NL na gina ne nan so bi. There is a short code that na mu use star 859 hash. Na bo wo phone so na hwe de besi.
I mean dial.
Company and use short code way, use company short code way, USSD way, Aman Crawford ye try online lottery. Company any license, but they were able to generate this short code and now Crawford use a wamudi lottery in this country.
Why not supervise you?
So the question is that about the saying NLA won't grant this company license, yet they have the audacity to go ahead and develop a USSD short coder and conformate me across to the Akocha lottery.
I'm a code in America.
Mr. Boss star 859 hash.
859 hash. My boss star 859 hash. My boss.
Oh boy, idea ne buy.
About code. Welcome to Onassis NLA. Sorry, you are not registered to use this service. This one. Kind of out net your phone. I say, welcome to Onassis NLA. Sorry, you are not registered to use this service.
The big story.
My uncle some the NLA director not you order. Say akonya na what tissue say na hot seat.
Monfa Ghana human diagro.
Man fa your concert party. Nanya agro di. So wudi agro wudi agro sa akonya na what so no. Na wo allow woman crofobia ebe influence you unduly. Na one more eba be yes ani mania baby ama wutimi yes ani ma we you find yourself in a lot of problem because some of us in ni edisa company nechi
they say ye overhauling
the NLA the National Lottery Authority name you na kwame me say wo boss a short code na me de man sisi ya star 859 hash no wo boy de na buy Onassis na dash de nim ana ye di NLA ne di ahye ho this is a short code that there are people within the NDC aban buy wo mo so mo ye financiers wo mo so person mo operate online lottery using the short code here media maui USSD and a woman license from the NLA. Yet they've gone ahead to develop this short code and Crawford Gusu di Chaloto. And then from nowhere, woman who said at the end of backfire no, and a woman was stepping our short code down. And to what boss is here and a catcher say currently no more services no any available, right? Yes. But in Crawford this our short code we have Chaloto.
Kwame, yemfa nkano nche free jim.
Yeah, den kan be share free jim. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Yeah. Now Kwame, makacho say, NLA no, managing director and one year careful. Say Yetimia signing agreement, license agreement for over 15 years. Now yet read terms and conditions say it is not in favor of the state. Don't you ever think say anybody can operate without that license in this country?
I know correct.
Now, no company in this country, even if it belongs to President Mahama, but he's the biggest person in this country.
I think I use the word even if.
Obi Anson same raw. Now, a banner said no be 8 me operating online lottery. Wabra one licenses.
Kwame, you have a free gym.
Yeah, the best free gym. Where you part 1? Watch none of me ba and you bet 3 boss. Yes, I'm Cassiano, so you bet BMU ye.
Let
them listen. Mon country or movie so mun videos in farmer wom. Sir, salam yo mo na bet na we. Adwuma want to be nya, one fan to one ko.
Me medin kan
simple and tietia.
Medin kan catch President Mahama say obi on to me nya adwuma na, obi a wod na ti be on to me adwuma ni ginedi. I will hear simple.
What's it ho? Encrophone license so. Oba ye un negotiate bibia mfama NLA no.
I don't know.
Ubeye MD, there is no agreement what me negotiate here. A disika ebre NLA no. Rather, Encrophone babe operating lottery in this country without the approved license SS munya and send one more to me a commence operation.
Kwame, yanko.
Are we okay as a people? Are we okay?